Hi there guys, welcome to Such Is Life, a channel dedicated to exploring the mysteries and complexities of life and philosophy revolving around it. On this channel, we will delve into a variety of topics related to life and how we live it, including personal growth, relationships, and the search for meaning and purpose. Whether you are a seasoned philosopher or just starting to think about the big questions in life, we hope you will join us on this journey of discovery and self-exploration. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into the mysteries of life together. In today's video we explore the concept of human governance and politics and how AI should be aimed at improving efficiency and transparency of government operations, such as data analysis, decision-making, automating administrative processes, monitoring compliance with laws and regulations and the use in elections dynamics. We also delve into the potential ethical and legal implications of using AI in governance, including issues of bias, privacy and accountability. So let's start by breaking down some key components of the discussion. When it comes to human understanding and ultimate goals for governance and politics, the aim is to create a society that is orderly, stable and just. Order and stability are essential for people to feel safe and secure, and for them to trust in the institutions that govern them. The fair distribution of resources is also important to ensure that everyone has an equal opportunity to thrive. This desire for order, stability and fair distribution of resources drives the creation of systems of governance and politics. Hence the ultimate system of governance that is created has to be efficient, transparent, and accountable. That being said, negative traits such as greed and selfishness are inherent in human nature, and this leads to human systems of governance and politics that are not always perfect, as they are often plagued by issues such as corruption, inefficiency, and lack of transparency. Corruption, for instance, can take many forms, from bribery and embezzlement to nepotism and cronyism. Inefficiency, on the other hand, leads to a waste of resources and a lack of progress, while lack of transparency makes it difficult for people to understand how decisions are being made and how resources are being used. One of the main challenges facing human systems is the sheer amount of data that needs to be processed and analyzed in order to make informed decisions. This data can be overwhelming, and it can be difficult to separate the signal from the noise. Additionally, human decision-making can be prone to flaws, as highlighted before, which can further compound the problem. This can lead to poor decision-making, and ultimately, it can lead to a breakdown of the system. This is where AI has the potential to come in. AI's ability to analyze vast amounts of data, identify patterns and insights that would be impossible for a human to detect, and make decisions and actions that are free from human biases and errors. It's worth noting, whether you're aware of it or not, that AI is already being used in governance and politics all across the world. So let's take some time to focus on the examples of its usage in countries. Particularly countries with polar opposite governance, India and China, as this would make an interesting case. One of the most significant ways in which AI is being used in governance is for data analysis and decision-making. In India, for example, the government is using AI to analyze data from various sources to identify patterns and trends that can inform policymaking. This includes using AI to analyze agricultural data to improve crop yields and to monitor compliance with environmental regulations. In 2019, the Indian government launched a project called the National Agriculture Market, (ENAM), which uses AI and IoT technologies to analyze data from various sources, including weather and soil data, to assist farmers in making informed decisions about crop selection and farming practices. Similarly, in China, the government is using AI to analyze data from cameras and other sensors to identify potential security threats and to monitor compliance with traffic laws. China has implemented a comprehensive and rapidly expanding surveillance system, which relies heavily on AI-enabled cameras and other sensors to monitor the population. These systems are used for a variety of purposes, including public safety and security, traffic management, and social control. For example, the Chinese government has implemented a Skynet program, which uses a network of surveillance cameras equipped with facial recognition technology to identify individuals and track their movements. This system is used to monitor and prevent crime, as well as to enforce compliance with traffic laws. China has also implemented AI-based systems for monitoring and analyzing traffic patterns, to improve traffic flow and reduce congestion. These systems use data from cameras and other sensors, such as radar and LiDAR, to detect and track vehicles, and to make real-time adjustments to traffic signals and other traffic management systems. Another way in which AI is being used in governance is for automating administrative processes. For example, in India, the government is using AI to automate the process of issuing passports, which can reduce the time and costs associated with the process. For example, the Indian government has implemented a system called Digi-Yatra that uses facial recognition technology and other AI-based systems to automate the process of passport verification and issuance at airports. Similarly, in China, the government is using AI to automate the process of issuing licenses, which can also reduce the time and costs associated with the process. The Chinese government has been utilizing AI in automating the process of issuing licenses, such as driving licenses. There are AI-enabled systems that can automatically check and verify the authenticity of the applicant's identity and driving skills, thus reducing the time and costs associated with the process. AI is also being used to monitor compliance with laws and regulations. In India, the government is using AI to monitor compliance with tax regulations, which includes using AI to analyze financial transactions to identify potential tax evasion activities. For example, the Indian government has implemented an AI-based system called Project Insight to automatically identify non-compliance and potential tax evasion. The system uses data mining, analytics, and machine learning techniques to analyze financial transactions and identify patterns and trends that might indicate tax evasion. Additionally, the Indian government has also introduced a system called the eSIO, which uses AI to identify and match discrepancies in tax returns. In the case of China, for instance, China's State Administration of Taxation, SAT, uses big data analytics and AI technologies to identify tax evasion risks and non-compliance. It uses AI-based systems to automatically process and analyze large amounts of data, including financial transactions, to identify patterns and trends that may indicate tax evasion. Additionally, there are also reported cases that AI is being used to monitor compliance with other laws and regulations in China, including customs and import regulations, as well as for identifying and combating fraud and financial crime. What about instances where AI is used to analyze social media data to identify potential voters and to target campaign messages? In India, it is thought that the government and political parties have been using AI-based tools to analyze social media data, such as posts, likes, shares, and comments, to identify potential voters and target campaign messages. These tools use machine learning algorithms to analyze large amounts of data and identify patterns and trends that can help to predict voting behavior and target campaign messages more effectively. Similarly, in China, the government and political parties have also been using AI-based tools to analyze social media data to identify potential voters and target campaign messages. The Chinese government has been using AI-based systems to monitor and analyze online conversations and social media activity, to gain insight into public opinion, as well as to identify and target key opinion leaders. It's worth noting that the usage of AI to analyze social media data for political campaign is not exclusive to India and China but has been thought to be used across the board, all over the world. Use of such elements does come with ethical concerns, such as the privacy and manipulation of citizens. Hence the reason no government will forthrightly come out saying some form of analytics is being used to collect, monitor and decipher sentiments. We don't have to look very far, as the Cambridge Analytica scandal, which came to light in 2018, involved the unauthorized use of data from millions of Facebook users by the political consulting firm Cambridge Analytica. The data was collected through a personality quiz app, which harvested not only the personal information of users who took the quiz, but also data from their friends. Cambridge Analytica then used this data, along with other information purchased from data brokers, to build detailed profiles of users and target them with political ads. So where does that leave us with the AI application in politics and governance? While AI has the potential to significantly improve the efficiency and transparency of government operations, it also raises a number of ethical and legal issues. One of the most significant issues is bias. As AI algorithms are based on data, they can perpetuate the biases present in the data, which can lead to unfair outcomes. Another issue is privacy. As AI systems are used to collect and analyze large amounts of data, they can raise concerns about the privacy of individuals. An example of this is if an AI system is used to monitor compliance with tax regulations, it may collect and analyze large amounts of financial data, which can raise concerns about the privacy of individuals. Finally, there is the issue of accountability. As AI systems are used to make decisions and take actions, it can be difficult to determine who is responsible for the outcome of those decisions and actions. So what can we conclude from this? AI has the potential to significantly improve the efficiency and transparency of government operations, but it also raises a number of ethical and legal issues that need to be addressed. Countries like India and China are already using AI in various ways in governance and politics, and will continue to expand on this as AI gets better over time. The approach of these two schools of thoughts in terms of politics and governance means AI applications have a very different approach to its transparency, fairness, and respect for the privacy of individuals. Needless to say, it is unlikely that there will ever be a uniformity in the way AI is used across the world, due to the various cultural, political, and economic factors that shape the way different countries approach and use technology. So there you go, folks. Thanks for joining us on Such Is Life channel for this brief thought experiment. We hope that you have enjoyed exploring the mysteries and complexities of life and philosophy with us. Remember, life is a journey of self-discovery and personal growth, and there is always more to learn and discover. We encourage you to continue thinking deeply about the big questions in life and to seek out new experiences and perspectives that can help you to grow and evolve. We look forward to sharing more insights and ideas with you on future episodes of Such Is Life. If you like the content, we would love to hear your comments below, and remember to have a healthy discussion so we all can benefit together. We would appreciate it if you could share, like and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to be updated with our upcoming thought-provoking discussions on this channel. Until next time, take care and keep exploring the mysteries of life.